Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Please like and subscribe, guys.
It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. De Arrascaeta. He's had a shot! Has a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Bruno Henrique. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Goes for goal!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Bruno Enrique! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Flamengo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
They want to be quick to recover this. And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Flamengo are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught, and it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Flamengo really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Flamengo are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we are all... Can he finish? Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
The goal scorer for Flamengo. After 40
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Bruno Enrique.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Flamengo are having a ball here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nicely aimed pass. Very nicely done. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for the shots. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Jorginho. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example.
There's the shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's had it nicked away. Bruno Enrique, and he's in on goal! Oh, this is a great position. De Arrascaeta. He's having a hit!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
What's the throw? Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Looking for options for movement. He's through and all alone! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pulgar. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Now it's De Arrascaeta. And the shot! Now, in he goes again! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
And now they can spring out of defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's decided to go for it. And he's steered it beyond the post. Just eases him off the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Pulgar. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And smartly reclaimed. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a
Please like and subscribe, guys.
India get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello,
Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position.
And Torres! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. India with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Forlan. Busquets. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been clubbed away, and he's quick to snatch it back. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! He's delivered all right! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 19 minutes is number 25, Fernando Torres! Fernando Torres! Fernando Torres!
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's found a way past. So much time and space here. Can he finish? No mistake! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Messi. Gets into some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Kane.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
It's a good run down the right. Neymar, he's found a way through. And it's Neymar. Yamal. Driving forward. Aimed beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's being judged, surely! Neymar. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Big chance! He's scored! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Knocks it into space. Fernandez. Oh, he's been caught now. Real chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
There will be 1 minute
India
at a time.
are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
India go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Messi. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez. Camavinga. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
And that is a little undercooked. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fernandez. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. It's Camavinga. And it's Neymar. Neymar looking to run onto it. And here's Neymar. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Neymar. Now it's Yamal. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He'll fancy himself from here.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Roberto Carlos! And that's caused a worry or two. India with the corner, they're first. Casio gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Added time.
Over to the left. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. India are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with... India can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. India come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. He's well positioned here. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries from distance. Well timed, excellent interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Kane. Busquets. Now this could be a chance. He could be in here. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's dealt with that really well. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him! About as smooth as it gets. His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. It was the crispest of hits. He just
Bro,
crashed
please like
it in.
and subscribe.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Great ball, Rooney! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And this is Neymar.
Added time.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
India are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Kane. Coming on to replace
Whistle
him
goes,
is
and we start the second
14,
half.
Mbappe.
India
Substitution
carrying
in progress.
a one-goal lead.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Oh, it's a massive game for him, but that can't concern the referee, who has sent him off.
Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Neymar with the short one. Good read, needed to be.
Played into the box. Only partially clear. India are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Alexander-Arnold.
And here's Mbappe. Looking for a runner. Messi.
It's out for a goal kick.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe.
Spread out to the left. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Cafu does really well to win the ball there.
Out towards the flank.
Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting!
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Christensen. Number 2, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 9, Fairman.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
This and the shot! He scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle.
Please
It's a
like and
very good
subscribe,
finish,
guys.
and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like...
That is some save from Khan! He's on it, can he get away?
6 added minutes has been
ball.
indicated.
Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold strokes it back, and here's Azar. Azar, it's Azar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's Lopez. And that's been intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. India have done it. A promotion sealed with a win.
Charity fund.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
India really...
Please like and subscribe, guys.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cruyff. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Jordi Alba. Xavi Simons. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Raul. That is a crunching tackle. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against... Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Raul really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's Raul! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That should get the job done. Knocks it out wide. And here's Xavi Simons. Turns and goes back. And he's gone backward here. Chance for a shot! Too close for comfort. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. Al Nassr upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. But it's Rashford. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out towards the flank. That's a little off target. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Indicated.
Baresi makes the interception. Jordi Alba. Pass somewhat off target. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Hello attendees,
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Like and subscribe, guys.
And we're underway again.
Number 21.
India really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Number 19.
He is through here.
Messi. Substitution in
Raul.
progress.
Al Nassr have it back and can go again. Now there's a fine ball. Shot, surely! And he's taking no chances there. India come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make...
Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! It's there! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos chips it through, and he can clear it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has ended up in no man's land. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Al Nassr really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Up face to face with the keeper. Shoots! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Al Nassr have their second corner now. India are looking to go forward now. And it's Simons. Messi looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. I think we're just about done here.
India can really think about the precious seconds that took off.
He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past. That's the end. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rooney claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
This is a quick reminder to...